Morning, it's day 13 and we are up early. Not so busy today, but we're up early, 6:30. Tim decided he wanted to get up before the crowds, and there he is, ready for his English breakfast. Hello, breakfast.
Yo.
We are here just chilling by the hotel swimming pool. Today we're going to have a bit of a lazy one. We're going to just chill out, maybe head to the mall, which is about a 5-minute walk from here, but just keep it local. Tomorrow we're travelling over to Koh Chang, so we thought let's just take it easy, right?
Yeah, no taxis today. We killed it yesterday with the taxis.
Yeah, so and also a good improvement. We've been here less than 2 weeks, and already I can start to see like my skin improving, my shoulders look pretty normal now. So that is very, very good news. So yeah, just chilling.
So while we've been chilling, it's given me an opportunity to really appreciate how big this hotel is. You wouldn't realise it because it seems relatively empty. This here is looking at the conference centre, which is absolutely massive. It's then connected by this walkway here across to apartments, and then if you can just look through the crack there between the two buildings, that's the building we're staying in, and then it leads this way to another really big block. I really don't want to get any water in my mouth. Did you see that kid that hocking up loogies into this yesterday?
Oh yeah, no, it wasn't good.
There are a lot of kids that came in this pool. So yeah, don't swallow the water. So here is the little rapscallion that was spitting in the pool today. I know his style. He'll float over towards the side. There he goes. Oh, you dirty little... There's been another casualty. These are my Nike Air Max WRs. I spent a long time trying to decide on what trainers to bring, and I went with these in the end because they're water resistant, lightweight, and they're well broken in. But for here, they're just not fit for purpose. They're so hot and humid, and they've given me the worst blister I've ever gotten. And I just can't warrant carrying them around knowing that they're unwearable. Had a look on some resale sites, and new and boxed, they're a couple of £100. Still probably I'd say a 7 out of 10 in condition. So yeah, you've got to let go of these things, but I should have given them to you, Aaron. I know you liked them. C'est la vie.
Laptop is out. Oh, I haven't had this laptop. I haven't had this laptop out since we've been traveling, and it's been the first time I've had to take it out. At home, I'm always on the laptop, either for work, doing life admin, or doing some sort of presentation. But today I have to sort out a bane of my life, which is music. I'm a dancer, so music is the joy in my life, but it's also a bane of my life when I have to post things on social media. When I did things for lockdown, it comes back with these copyright claims. So I'm trying to set up an account with Epidemic Sound where I can hopefully squash this and I can post things up with no issues with music. So had to get the laptop out. It actually feels really nice. We're staying in the hotel today, just chilling out, doing some life admin, doing some bits and bobs. So it feels like we're back home. Me plodding around on my laptop and Tim finding leaks and sorting things out in the house, and actually found a leak today. So it's quite cool. We're just doing a day. It feels like doing a day back at home. So that's cool.
So check this out, there is a leak on our toilet. I'll let them know tomorrow when we leave because they're pretty efficient here and they'll probably be round in 10 minutes to have a look. Let me just flip this round. So it's quite funny really. Last year we had 2 leaking pipes in London, and it was an absolute nightmare trying to figure out what was wrong. It went on for a fair few months, and then that was quickly followed by a leaking toilet in the flat in Surrey, which was also, it wasn't good. It put my stomach into knots, and it's funny seeing this here, because if I had have to be responsible for dealing with this now, that would ruin my day. But yeah, it's just, I don't want to say it's funny, but I can see something in it. I've responded completely differently. And maybe it reflects how this trip, it does feel quite free. I feel very absolved of responsibility, and such a different reaction from finding dripping water, or you hearing sounds of water dripping, and funny old world. So in under 2 weeks now, Thailand's going to have some major political elections, and you cannot miss the buzz of election fever in Thailand. Up and down all the highways there are political posters, row after row after row of them. You cannot miss them. They're on lampposts, there are big billboards, there are buses and tuk-tuks decked out with sound systems and have people canvassing as they go down the street. I wish I'd managed to catch one on camera, I haven't yet, but they have been very, very common. I don't know a great deal about the Thai political system. I can imagine that there's going to be a liberal left side and a more conservative right side, and hopefully maybe something that's a little bit more moderate and down the middle. I think they're also going to have the additional influence of quite a strong monarchy. He seems to be revered and respected, and seems to still hold a lot of sway, and I'm sure that carries over politically. And I think this is a good thing, if this is the case, because these can be quite unstable times in the world at the moment. So it'll be interesting to be here over this time. Hopefully there won't be any instability. So from the short amount of time that I've been here, I can see that Thailand is an ordered and structured society with rules and regulations, and perhaps a little bit bureaucratic at the same time. And perhaps this is how they've managed to achieve what seems like a real growth period. It does seem that there's a boom going on with the construction and the modernisation, particularly in Bangkok. It's definitely a first world city. Now you can see the divide between old and new, and the rich and the poor, but it's not what I expected it to be. Definitely in Bangkok there wasn't masses and masses of homelessness that I saw, and maybe it was in other areas that I didn't see. But we were staying in Klong Toi, which was at one point Bangkok's biggest slum, and you can see that it's been regenerated, and they're obviously doing a really good job. And I guess all I can hope for the Thai people is that they pick someone who genuinely wants the best for the people in the country, and they can continue this growth at a time when so many countries are really struggling.
Feels like IKEA, but different. It is 5 o'clock. Oh, move that. Not my face. It is 5 o'clock. We finally ventured out of our hotel room, and it was actually quite nice just to chill and reset. But we are on our way to Passionate Shopping Destination Mall. It's called Passionate Shopping Destination, and it's probably about a 5-10 minute walk, we think, out of our hotel. Turn right, and yeah, we're gonna go and check it out, go and get a spot of dinner as well. How was the leak? Oh, you haven't told them yet, have you? You haven't told receptionists about the leak?
No, I'll do it tomorrow when we leave. I don't really want them coming around to try and start doing it.
Okay. Julio! But yeah, the sun is still shining, and I did bring my umbrella out, because from the hotel with the air conditioning you feel like it's not that hot, and then you come out and it is. Oh, look at the birds. Hello birdies! Hello birdies! I need to send that to your mum. so she can let us know what kind of birds they are. Let me get closer. Stephanie, oh, do you know what birds these are?
So the security guard got his eye on me?
No.
Okay. So yeah, I've noticed that these shrines outside private residences and businesses, and they're absolutely everywhere, and they come in all sorts of sizes and levels of grandeur. I can imagine the more affluent and the bigger the business, maybe the more elaborate is the shrine. I imagine they're for leaving offerings to the Buddha. I need to find out a little bit more, but they're definitely Thailand's equivalent of a post box. They are everywhere. So this is one of the political signs I was talking about earlier. They're absolutely everywhere. They line all the streets. He looks like an honest-ish chap. I don't know if he'll get my vote or not.
Coca-Cola!
So we've walked literally 10 metres down the road. We're outside the Holiday Inn, and you can see a really, really grand shrine with its own little water feature. Like all businesses have them, so big corporate businesses have massive ones. Some look like temples outside of them.
Oh look, it's got a KFC.
200 baht for a bucket. So,
It looks like there's a lot of Western offerings as well. So you've got KFC behind me, Pizza Hut there. There was a Costa Coffee over around the corner there, and yeah, seems like a good mall. It's got a different feel to the mall that we were in Bangkok. I mean, that was a mega mall. These are smaller malls, but still, in comparison to the UK, they're still quite big malls.
So I'm just going to do a little look round and do some conversions on the prices and see how things compare to UK prices.
The DJ Mini 3, I don't know, I need to ask my brother. I know what an Insta 360 times 3 costs. So I'm walking around like I do, comparing prices, and also I was looking to maybe get a micro SD card, memory card for my Insta 360. When I left the UK, I got 256 gigabytes, an Extreme Pro for about £35, and here it's £66, so double. So I won't be getting technology on my card here.
So I've just been doing some price checking as well, and I don't know what you found, but I looked at a drone, and in the UK it was 850, and they were selling it here. It was the Mini DJI 3 Pro. In the UK it's 650, so it's a little bit cheaper.
Okay.
Here they had a 65-inch OLED Samsung TV, and it was about a third of the price, which sounds crazy. I'm pretty sure I got the right model. Then I looked at a fridge freezer, and it looked like it was about 60 to 70% more than the UK prices. So it's really weird.
Yeah, it's different. And I was just saying, my memory card it's double the price here than it is at home. But
okay. Yeah, it's strange. You've got to do your conversions because you don't know whether you're getting a good or a bad deal.
No. But yeah, drone, you don't need a drone. Get an Insta 360. They've got a cinema. They even have a karaoke. And they have some gaming centers. And look at this. They are utilizing the mirror in the shopping mall for their dance routine. Love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Of course, I had to come and check out the karaoke. What is going on here? Hi, Swadika. Look, you have like your own little booths. Come over for a spot of karaoke on your lunchtime. Love it. Mum, you'd be in heaven right now.
So we have some Stan Smiths, and it looks like they're on sale, and they would equate to £37. So a pair of Puma sliders, 855 baht, comes to around 20 quid. Same kind of price. We're just meant to be checking the prices, Sarah.
Huh?
We're just meant to be checking the prices. So I've seen this exact same make of flip-flops for sale everywhere, and here they're selling them for 159 Thai baht, which comes to about £3. So for a bit of a comparison, I guess, to what they're selling them in the markets.
Love, happy life.
So I thought Iowa went out of business a while ago, but they're still knocking them out here. So this is 5,290 baht for this speaker, and that comes to about 125 quid. An Electrolux microwave at 61 quid. Look, I leave her alone for 2 seconds and she's on the snacks. What did you buy?
Bubble tea.
Oh, good choice.
Got the lychee soda. The bubbles. It's a bubble tea, must do. Don't worry. Yeah.
So this serves Sarah right. She bought a bubble tea, but they've run out of the bubbles. How disappointing.
There's no tapioca bubbles. They have soda bubbles, but not tapioca bubbles. But look, plastic in a plastic.
Serves you right for sneaking off to get snacks.
Oh yes, we have. It's finger looking good. That's what it is. The top one? Yeah. 9.9 the top one. There's a zing to it. A bit spicier than the one in the UK.
We said no spice as well.
I know, that's spicy. But it's all about the next chicken I eat. This one.
I'll give it a bite then.
Like
Give it a bite.
Oh, give me a taste now. I've got a bit of a spice in my mouth. Colonel, you'll be proud. Your recipe is the same all over the world. I'm going to go back to that one. That was just spicy for me. Alright, but the question is, you said yesterday in the market that chicken was the best you've ever had. Is that still correct after having a bit of Colonel?
I think the Thais are really good at frying things. They were both really crispy, and this is definitely less greasy than a normal KFC. It does taste the same, I guess, in flavour, but it does seem better. I think the one yesterday was better. It had a different kind of seasoning. But yeah, it's good. It's good. It's KFC. It's not going to blow your mind. But it's not like a really greasy one. Sometimes if you go to a bad franchise, you can get a terrible one, can't you?
Yeah,
so maybe we just got lucky, I don't know.
Yeah. But this one's good. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Just had the KFC, very similar to the UK, apart from the price. And the pastel de nata was a nice little treat. Tasted a little bit different, but still good. And that was our first fast food chain since we've been here in Thailand.
And hopefully we're not going to do that very often.
No.
The fries, they were like McDonald's fries. So yeah, that was a bit disappointing.
But I bought myself a t-shirt. It was 200 baht. Couldn't do any bartering here.
Just didn't feel right, did it?
No, because it was in the shop as well. So, but I think £200, 200 baht. Sorry, £200 is a good price for a t-shirt. But these malls here remind me of the ones in the Philippines, where they're a bit smaller. I mean, they have mega malls as well, but the smaller malls, it has like a market feel, not like an outdoor market, but like with the stalls dotted around the place. Yeah, lots of choice around here.
Yeah, to me it felt like a 90s, 2000s shopping centre. the staff were definitely less on it than they were in Bangkok. They gave you a little bit more breathing space when you went in, and some didn't even really acknowledge you. I think they were just looking to maybe go home. And
In Bangkok,
fair play.
they're straight behind you, aren't they?
Yeah,
You walk in.
I think I felt a little bit more comfortable here, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I had a look round and did some sort of price checking, and to me, it seems like the electronics are a little bit more expensive. I know that the drone I looked at was a little bit cheaper, but in general, like stereos, fridges, washing machines, they all seemed, and TVs, they all priced up more expensive than the equivalent in the UK. Anything from a branded store is the same price.
Like trainers, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were similar prices.
If you're buying t-shirts from a brand, they're the same price. Definitely pay less for food, and definitely pay less if you shop in like the stalls for the Thai style t-shirts. They're what, 150, 200 baht each, something like that. So I don't think we massively overpaid in the other markets.
No. But we probably could have got it down a little bit more. So, but yeah, nice.
So it looks like you can pick up that flip-flop for about 99 baht from the supermarket. The Ferrero Rocher, a valuable item, it's got security tagging. This is £7 for 8. That's pretty ridiculous. So here we have pretty much all the offerings that you can buy in the street market. So this is going to be really good for a sort of comparative price.
Heading back now to the hotel, just figuring out what time we need to be up tomorrow morning. We've got a ferry to get to that goes to Koh Chang. And I think it's about an hour away from here, the pier, so I think it's going to be up early again, breakfast, leave around 8:30, so we're super early for the ferry. So I think it's a chill out early one back at the hotel.
And just before I go, I want to give my final observation on my price comparisons. So in the supermarket, I think they're charging a lot of money for deodorant. I paid £3, more than £3 for a little deodorant this size, and it seems to be the similar kind of price in the 7-Eleven. I thought it'd be cheaper in the supermarket. And also the sunscreen, they are taking the mick. It's like £10 for 200ml. They're extorting all of us white people. You need it here though. You need it. You got to buy it.
So yeah, sunscreen and deodorant. Get before you come here. Anyway, we're gonna say goodnight and see you tomorrow.